mean. Oh, what? Whoa, I know how 3 full stars and half a star. Yeah. But it's like I say, Mary, I got in touch with her, right? She saw my message, and then she said, "What do you want me to do about it?" And then I turned around and said, "I have." My God, Mary, you just what? But yeah, I messaged her, told her that it's gone to TikTok, and then she's like, "I'm what?" Yeah, I know you are. I know you're talking about your game, don't worry. But yeah, I messaged her, told her about releasing me, and she's like, "Well, I've not received the message off TikTok yet," and I put, "Well, they'll be texting you." After she kicked me from Thingy's live, I can't remember who she kicked me from, but she kicked me from Thingy's live, yeah. After that, she got the message off TikTok and completely ignored it because someone from the team told me that she's just ignored the message. So she's still letting me wait my 30 days, which I'm not happy about.
Hello. I just wanted to pass on the team's expectations for this race. Good luck.
Must be doing it right now, as not long in. Yeah, 13 for higher and 19 for higher. Okay. Well, I hope she is, Mary. I hope she is releasing me because I'm furious. No offense, but I just want to get my live recordings myself now. And I know I get them when I do it, but yeah. Right. Anyway, here we go then, guys, for the one and only season 3, round number 5 for the Spain Grand Prix. Then let's see how well we do here. Then. Why did she let me go so easy? I don't know. I really don't know, Mary. Maybe because you've been in the team longer. I don't know. Or it might have been because you were having issues, but it's like I say.
What does the Spanish Grand Prix have in store for us today, I wonder? I hope we see some tight wheel-to-wheel action down the main straight.
I hope she releases me soon, because if she doesn't,
or maybe we'll have a more
I'm going to get people to message her and tell her to release me.
It's a sellout crowd of 140,000 here today as we await lights out for the 730-metre sprint down to turn 1 of this 2.9-mile racetrack. Overtaking is challenging through these 16 corners, but there's still a lot of high-speed excitement to be found.
It's like I say, Mary, I don't even know if my partner Crystal's been released yet. I don't even know if Happy Girl's been released.
Anthony Davidson is here with me today. Together we'll be taking you through all the action of this Spanish Grand Prix. It can be hard for the cars to follow each other closely here due to the dirty air coming off the car in front. So perhaps we're looking at a more strategic Grand Prix, Ant. What do you think on that?
I'm not too sure about that, Crofty. I mean, yes, as you say, it's hard to follow around here, but if you're brave on the brakes, you can get the job done down into turn 1, which is a medium-speed corner, so you have to be committed. And looking down at this grid today, I think we're going to see 1 or 2 drivers making a move from a long way back. Maybe try to force their opponent into a mistake. I don't think this is a race that's going to be purely decided in the pit stops.
None on my game.
We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. Sebastian Vettel has a clear track ahead of him today. He starts in pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Ricciardo, Valtteri Bottas, and Raikkonen, Sauber, Grosjean, Alonso, and Esteban Ocon, Perez, Hulkenberg, Felipe Massa and Magnussen, Sainz, Palmer, Daniel Kvyat and Stoffel van Dorn, Stroll and Marcus Ericsson rounds off the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
Alright guys, here we go then.
Okay, you've qualified higher than we expected, so let's try to build on this position throughout the race.
Alright, here we go then guys. Season 3, round number 5 for the Spain Grand Prix. I will send you a picture on It just... Right, well, here we go then, guys, for the one and only Season 3, round number 5 for the Spain Grand Prix. How well are we going to do? Let's find out, guys. Here comes the 5 red lights, and it's lights out, and away we go then.
That looked bad. Are you alright? Let me know you're alright.
Thanks. Alright guys, here we go. That's a P7 in a minute. Hoping I can try and push the P3 over.
Are you okay?
now available.
We're accumulating some wear on the MG UK. We need to stay out of rich fuel mode to manage it. Lap of the race so far, so the gap to our teammate is 12.4 seconds. We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
Don't press the gas pedal there. Yellow flags are up.
Okay, gap ahead is 1.6 seconds.
1.6 seconds to the gap ahead. So that's between Bottas and Max Verstappen, who's at P3 at the minute. I'm hoping I can get P3. Bottas is making a move on Max Verstappen.
We advise moving to mix 2, fuel to mix 2.
Get past Bottas here. and see what's going to happen.
To pit in this lap.
We've just done there on back from the toss. Looks like I'm the only one car pitting on lap number 7.
Exit now. You'll be racing as you leave the pits. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Wow. Amazing work, Kevin Magnussen.
Ricardo has just turned into the pits. Ricardo in the pits. Marcus is in the pits. Marcus has pitted.
What's happened to Hamilton? Eh? What happened to Hamilton? What happened here? What happened to Lewis Hamilton? I can't spell him out. Ocon's collided into Hamilton. Oh, that's funny.
Marcus is pitting now. Marcus is in the pits. Green flag.
Oh my god.
Okay, the gap behind is 2.4 seconds.
All I need here, guys, is to reach the top 3. That's all I need to do, is try and get into the top 3. Race leader's in, second place is in. need to go and drop some off. 2K. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, Mary.
They're on fresh mediums. The time last lap was a 1:45.2. Is 10.0 seconds. Okay, distance to teammate 33.0 seconds. is 10.3 seconds. We're 2.5 seconds slower. They're on fresh mediums. The time last lap was a 1 minute 27.0.
Hoping, guys, that if I do stay in second place, we will still be leading the championship.
As things stand, we'll be leading the championship.
Yeah, so we're leading it then, so that's good. I was a little bit panicky because I didn't know if Vettel had more points than me. The main question is, where is Lewis Hamilton? That's the main question. And where's Valtteri Bottas? Because I know my teammate's not going to be in the top 10, I know that for sure.
laps of fuel remaining.
Max Verstappen's catching up here. Just hoping he doesn't get DRS here, because if he does, he's going to be able to overtake me, because my MG UK is running low at the minute.
They're on fresh mediums. The time last lap was a 1:26.9.
Please F1 God, bring out the safety car. Laps remaining then, guys, and the Spain Grand Prix. We're still sat in second place at the meantime. But I really don't think this distance is coming down to Vettel.
Our gap to the car in front is 13.9 seconds.
Oh, it is.
You're losing around 3/10 a lap. They're on old mediums. The time last lap was a 1:27.0.
Let's push through these last two laps. Let's push and see if we can close that gap down a little bit further.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
See if we can close this gap down. But saying that, guys, as well, I'm not bothered about finishing second, because if we do finish second, that will be good. Well then, guys.
The gap to the car ahead is 13.4 seconds. You're closing by 0.4 per lap. They're on old mediums. The time last lap was a 1:27.2. The gap to the leader is 13.4 seconds. Our gap to our teammate is 52.7 seconds.
Right, so we are closing the gap down a bit. final lap of the race.
Ahead of you, gap to car in front is 14.2 seconds. You're losing around 7/10 a lap. They're on old mediums. The time last lap was a 1 minute 26.9.
Doesn't really bother me.
We pretty much burned off our excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down. Less than a lap of fuel now. The tank is empty.
At least we still finished on the podium, guys. But your race winner is one and only Sebastian Vettel, who wins Season 3, round number 5 at Spain. And guys, what a race this has been. What a race it has been. Here we go, coming into a grip second place there, guys.
Brilliant
What a
job,
race
mate.
win.
That's a fantastic podium. Super driving, really strong pace. Very, very happy.
A great win then for the Maranello team today. Anthony, what do you think made the difference here?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
So, here they come now, out onto the podium. Wherever you go, anywhere in the world, the prancing horse flags are dominant in the grandstands, and they're out in force again today. It's Ferrari on the top step once more. And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. A strong race then for our championship leader. That's extended their advantage at the top of the standings. And now I'd like to ask you, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
From my point of view, it would have to be the Sauber driver. They did a great job at getting the most out of their tyres without losing pace, something that's a very handy skill to have in modern day Formula One.
And here's how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. We saw a dip in form from the championship leaders today. Their lead has taken a significant blow. Meanwhile, Ferrari have improved their position. A strong weekend from them as they fight their way towards the top. That's it for today's Grand Prix, and from Ant and I, it's goodbye, and see you again next time.
Alright guys, I will see you in a little bit. I'm going to play another game, but I will see you in a little bit for the one and only Monaco Grand Prix. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Peace out.